Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette with another weekly reading starting the, let me turn on the light, another weekly reading starting the 22nd of June. I have to say that I thank you for all of the comments. It's they're illuminating, they're very interesting. It's especially interesting when my subscribers can communicate among themselves. It's very interesting, and thank you again for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. I have here with me a tarot called the Wild Unknown Tarot. Interesting deck, and of course I have my Vera Sibilla and the Neapolitan cards, and I'll be pulling, as I have recently been doing, a fine arts postcard at the end of the reading. Now, let's see what's in store for next week. I'll open a diamond spread, top. Interesting. Okay, now, if our last week was fraught with difficulty, not difficulty, but very sacred, a sacred ambiance, here we have something of a slightly different nature, a sort of magical week. And I'll tell you why. You know how the diamond spread is shaped. There's two cards underneath, three cards across, then two, then one. So that means there are 1, 2, 3, 4 cards framing, and the top card, the first, is the Magician. The Magician. That beautiful animals in this deck. On the left side of, as I'm looking at it, is the Wheel of Fortune. On the right is the Lover's card. And on the bottom is the Sun. This is where I start doing my dance. Hallelujah! 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 Things start looking up, okay? Things start looking up. There are some other cards that are mild but very interesting. In the center of the deck, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Devil. Ta-da! 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 And within these 4 cards, this being in the middle, we're not talking about drug addiction or alcoholism. We're talking about sex. We're talking about interaction on an emotional basis with our significant other. Now, underneath and flanking the Magician, I have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, take a look at that. And I have the 5 of Cups. Now, underneath those, I have the 6 of Pentacles. It's a branch, you can see. And underneath the 5 of Cups is Temperance. So we have 6 out of 9 cards are major arcana. It's a very, very important week, that week of the 22nd of June. Now, my first I'm hearing that steps are being made to come closer to someone. And even if the steps are not being walked, your thoughts are going in that direction. You have many regrets. The way you have acted, right? This is clearly shown here. And it has to do in all realms, not only in the give and take. It also, also has to do with the way you extend yourself sexually, emotionally, all right? There's also here the beginning of giving that you've never had the opportunity to do in the past because you weren't unable to. You have undergone some growth. You have undergone some growth here. And you're going to do it very slowly. You're going to do this slowly. It's going to be done so you can come to the end and be full of light. You'll want to end the month, because it's going to be ending around the 28th this week, the 22nd to the 28th, that'll be a Sunday. You'll be feeling full of light. You'll be full of light. You'll be ready to do things perhaps that you've never done before. I would safely say that here we have the frog turning into a prince or a princess. We have some interesting transformations here. I'm going to take the Vera Sibilla here on the Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles. That is not a worrisome card at all, not at all. But I'd like to get more detail on that. Yes, okay, actually it's the beginning of the steps that you're taking toward a different way of acting and towards your own personal transformation. It will be slow, one step at a time, but it will be, the focus is on happiness and enjoyment and with other people. Right? You're going to be interacting with other people. Your idea is to extend yourself and transforming the way you interact with them. Let's see these Neapolitans, what they have to say. Wow. Okay. Interestingly enough, the Five of Cups has come up as well too, very similar to the Tarot significance there. The Three of Wands here is an extremely important bond, an extremely important bond. The King of Cups is our salvation in inverted commas. This is a protection in terms of your emotions. Your emotions will not be hurt. Go, do, come back a winner, because you'll be protected. Do not fear extending yourself emotionally. All right. This Five of Cups is showing a bit of fear in the extension, but feel confident in that. Feel confident in that. Let me take a look now at the Five of Cups. Our horse with his head hanging down and thinking, what have I done? This regretful moment. All right, there is here, of course, the person, depending on who you interacted with, one side of you yourself, but they have gone to being someone that was in your life in a positive fashion to a very negative fashion, unfortunately. Of your own doing, okay? Of your own doing, you must have done something, and this set off a series of events. But what do we have here in the long run? We have little fairy helpers, okay? This is the domestic, the 18th century domestic, as helping you, helping your efforts. But it is in the long run, so you'll have to go through those steps and through the motions to get there. It's hard work, it's going to be work, and you have to get ready to do that work. Let me see the Neapolitans here on that. Yes, that's telling that of course, there's the Four of, I expected the Four to come out, the Four of Swords, taking your time to do that. This is the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Now, these two together are, it's playful and it's easy. The time that it takes you to go through this will be a game. You can take it as a game, you can take it as a light challenge, and going through to opening your heart. It's something you've never done, or you feel as if you've never done. Maybe, sure, you've had friends, lovers in the past, even just your friends, even how you have interacted with your friends. This is different. This is extending yourself on a very, very different level, on a more you level. Okay. Now, I would like to now highlight the Six of Pentacles. Okay, the extension, the giving. Now, these are, all right, this is, you're going to start showing your true colors, and you're going to start imagining, thinking of how it would be to be with that person, how it would be to be with your other side of yourself in harmony, okay, if you don't have a significant other. And this will be a constant for that week. You're going to start imagining what it would be like for you to show your true colors and be confident when you do show them. Fear is going to start to move away from you this week, and what will be driving you is the balance, finding that balance again. I'm going to get the Neapolitan cards. Yes, 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 yes. All right, the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Go on, because it's crowned with success. It will be crowned with success. Go through those motions, even if they're slow in coming, do it. There will be a change, a much needed change. It will have to change your way of seeing your stability. This is the fear. What you fear is having your stability rocked, okay? But you have, with these 6 major arcana and the Ace of Pentacles here, you are sitting pretty for that week. Feel in a command, feel confident that you will not be faltering. Lovely. It's a lovely card, lovely spread for the week. It's just wonderful. I wish I could go on, and but we have to put a final ending to the week's reading here. I do so enjoy having wonderful messages. I do. I love it. I just love it. I feel like I'm watching a new cartoon, a new something that's filling my heart with joy. It's wonderful. Okay, I'm pulling one of the Fine Arts postcards. All right, we have this interesting card that is the New Orleans St. Charles streetcar. Many of you have been to New Orleans, know what it looks like. This is an impressionist type of painting of it. And when Impressionism paints something, it paints something almost as if it were a dream-like, okay? You can see that it doesn't have clear boundaries. It's almost dream-like. Now, the colors, there's a lot of greens. You're hopeful. But one thing to remember is that when the beginning of the week starts, you're in a position where you're not going anywhere. And most of the week is seeing you still with hopefulness and planning your strategy to move forward in the sense that we read in the spread. Then, when the time comes and it's time for this streetcar to move, it will move. Okay? It is a week of planning, hopeful planning. Ladies and gentlemen, it was my pleasure this week to read for you. Namaste. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for your likes and your shares and your support. Those subscriptions, please keep those subscriptions coming in. I do appreciate your being here with me. Namaste. Until I see and read with you again. Bye-bye.